So you're welcome back to African Colonization TV and Biafran History. Here we'll give you everything happens around Nigeria, Biafra, and around the world. In fact, in today's video is about the issue of Tinubu report card. Tinubu reports coming from the UN and the US. So the awaited reports, they have been waiting. And this place is where they review the suffering, the pain the Nigerian people has been passing through in the hand of this tyrant government and what they are facing. In fact, don't skip any part of this video. Try to watch to the end because this our brother is going to explain a lot of things to us. What is going on in Nigeria and how people is being treated in this country. After at the end, they will tell you that we have a government which we don't know if we have or if we don't have. So according to the heading, it says the Truth Review, US and UN finally released the long-awaited Tinubu reports about Nigerian, how the people of Nigeria is suffering and dying every day in the hands of Tinubu government. In fact, it's a very shocking report, and I would like you to watch it so that you understand things going on in Nigeria. It is not only the issue of bandits. It is not only the issue of the government is not listening to the people, but this is both the issue of health, the issue of how people is being eat in this country, and the what people eat in this country, for you to see the level of poverty that is in Nigeria. In fact, in Nigeria, it is a place where there is no war. They are not fighting a war with any country, but the dying, the malnutrition, and the thing that is happening every day in this country, it is more than a place where there is war, and it is more than in a place where there is a very heavy crisis in it. But in Nigeria today, living in Nigeria is just like living, in fact, a lot. I was about to watch, like, subscribe, and share it for everyone to see things going on in this country.
The UN has warned Jagaban in a few weeks' time, 35 million Nigerians are at risk of dying. My people, now serious matter that we'll get today. And they talk and say, look, as things come bad rich for Nigeria, Nigerians now rotting tomatoes. Now they can't buy now because they not fit buy better tomato. They talk say, look, this situation we'll find ourselves today. Say Jagaban, they deliberately, they make Nigerians, they poor so that Ingofi win the next election. And they give the example. Say when Jagaban fair come, they give her Mercedes. All the presidents who don't rule Nigeria before, all of them, now Mercedes they drive. Jagaban say no. And the way Trump they drive, now they want Jagaban spend billions to go buy this car we won't use for country where they're poor. After Jagaban don't finish, he can spend another 150 billion naira. Go buy presidential jet, another 5 billion. Go buy yacht. He won't buy yacht. Where we say, my president, no president don't do what Jagaban they do. And so Jagaban don't finish. He called us say, now the next thing, the vice president house where Yemi Oshibajo live. Jagaban can say he won't spend almost 600 million naira to renovate now country where they say they're poor. Be this so after the country say recently Jagaban they remove 800 billion from LNG account for Jagaban re-election. They can't give the money to Hope Uzodinma. Hope Uzodinma in one even guide Jagaban said before they can return the money recently. Let us say Jagaban wife. They donate 20 billion for her for library. As we they talk now, the money that the woman account, they not build library. Say Jagaban family, they see government as a means to enrich themselves, impoverish Nigerians so that they can continue to oppress us. I can give the example of Sheikh Tinubu. He not get work, but he buy house where worth close to $10 million for London. They say she lifestyle. In they spend money past even minister said. I could say when ADC consider things be for Nigeria, I say look, as we talk today, 63% of Nigerians, that is more than 135 million Nigerians, they live for extreme poverty. And to say when we can say person will be president, he set the example, say, now expensive cars, now public servant. They be supposed to be servant, supposed to use, waking say, come spend more than 300 million, come buy a new car. This one, they happen at the time when government, they introduce austerity. They tell Nigerians, say, make una beer, the thing is bad, we need to remove subsidy, we need to raise tax, things bad. At the same time, they are using the money to maintain their ostentatious lifestyle. They destroy your life. And you they shout, our local. Now, World Bank talk and say, recurrently, Nigeria loan is almost headed towards 160 trillion naira. In 8 years, Buhari borrowed 87 trillion. 8 years. Jagaban, in 3.5 years, he don't borrow more than 90 trillion. As they borrow the money now, you they see improvement for your life? Let me know whether they see improvement. Say, Jagaban, see government as an opportunity to impoverish Nigeria. Make sure that when you give Nigerians rights, they go to tank calm. Because if Nigeria, they go make you think calm. If the country, they good, Jagaban give you rice. You will say, I know what I want rice. Ask me there here now, somebody give me rice. What I want rice for? But he knows, say, the easiest way to win and to make una poor, give una rice. Then they can say, look, since 2001, when they come, poverty for Nigeria now 40.1%. Today, poverty now 62.1%. In less than 5 years, they don't add 20% to the poverty. Look at, say, 40, 42, 46, 51 every year. Now, the constant that they say, Jagaban policy now. Now they can say, look, if you dey watch me now, you know anybody they eat rotten tomato, I beg them. They think they cause liver damages and they get other disease where they get. They say, as things come bad for Nigeria, Nigeria will come use potash. They call it cow potash. They boil rotten tomatoes so that it will take away the smell and the smell. Say traders say now rotten tomatoes. Say they get better tomatoes and raw tomato for market. Now the raw tomato people they bypass because Nigerians now they know, and then they want Nigeria say, look, we know say things hard but these rotten tomatoes, if it cause damages to your body, now you and talk say by before August this year, 35 million Nigerians pick by, and then to say majority of those people now children, 6.4 million now children. They say, look, government priority for Nigeria now to spend money, make Jagaban look, say in the good. Say Jagaban can't go at your festival for Lagos in the midst of poverty and deprivation and hopelessness. The mark on the polls, he wear research, we say what 400 million. What kind of detached and insensitive man is this? A man who deliberately weaponized poverty so that you can control the future. That is the action of an insecure leader. Where the Yoruba leaders today now, well, they don't, they quiet. As we talk today, millions of Nigerians, especially children, they are living in abject poverty in Nigeria. Families cannot afford, they can only buy rotten tomato. My heart breaks when I read this report. Rotten tomato, people Nigerians, they eat now for their own country. And meanwhile, government loan, they increase. And they tell you, say, they want to renew hope. Now, I think I tell you, say, that renew hope when Jagaban, they thought they want to renew. May not renew Nigerian hope because, before he come, things better pass as it be now. But may just, even if he not do anything, may just take Nigeria in terms of food price, go where it did before, and Nigeria go there happy. Because the man plan, now to make Nigeria poor, and they tell you again, so that him and the family, they'll continue to the oppressor. Jagaban and the kind person will say, if children, they go school, you go see poor people, children, they not go school, say, yes, they'll be my slave tomorrow, so let them not go to school. That the kind man where we get, the kind pain, the man that get pain from inflating pain on his people. I say, what we can do the views for a fellow Nigerian. I say, a country's rich in resources, but millions still battling hunger. This is beyond statistics now. Real families and children are suffering. Leaders need urgent actions, not endless. We don't have leaders. They are rulers. Emperor T-Pain is not a leader, he's a ruler. And so this country is a shamble. A lot of people now eat only once a day. There is nothing like now. People eat once a day. God, please help us. We are tired. Do you believe that T-Pain, Jagaban, is deliberately weaponizing poverty so that our fellow Nigerians can remain poor, knowing full well that it is easy to manipulate people if they are poor, hungry, and illiterate? That is the winning strategy of Tinubu? Or do you believe that Tinubu is trying his best? We can hear what your view be for this very important matter. May you not forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. If you didn't watch me on Facebook or Instagram, head to my YouTube channel, Frank AZ Network. Go and subscribe. May God bless you, and may God raise true leaders, not rulers and emperors that we have today, that will come and move Nigeria forward. One love. I'll see you soon.
Oh yes, that is it. Imagine what people is passing through in their fatherland. According to them, they claim that we are living in Nigeria. Nigeria is our fatherland. Look at what people is passing through every day. More than 35 million people, and then facing their debts, penalty, with hunger and starvation, facing it. And if you can see the video where children, they are eating food from a plate that some people have already eaten, and the other, that place is one kind place, sure. So, and how the people is been suffering every day in this country, but at the end they will tell you that we have a government. I don't think if we have a government in this country, and the Jagaban will be claiming his mandate, that is coming for his mandate, to take his mandate, and he's doing well. In fact, Nigeria, the type of leadership we have in this country, it is not a leader we have. All of them, whenever they are talking about demon or devil, then you can be looking those people as a devil because they don't have human hearts. What they have is very demonic hearts. What they know is how to make other people to poor, so that tomorrow their children will come and take over, and then they will turn them to a slave. And whenever a hungry man is an angry man, and any little thing you give a hungry man, he will collect and tell you thank you, and then tell you that it's God that give it to him. So they use poverty to destroy the life of people in this country. That is why you see people don't think. They don't even know what and where to stand on, because of the way this government and the way the country is. Well, I would like you to watch the video also. This issue of the situation of Nigeria, I would say many people is benefiting from it. Mostly the people who call themselves our religion leaders, and some of the political leaders that is doing all those things. So the region leader, they will come and they will use the region method to now blindfold everybody, to cage everybody, so that the few people that is talking, if you talk, they will now be looking at you as somebody that is against God. But for them to now speak the truth to the people, then it will become a very difficult something to them. Just watch, and for you to understand what we are saying concerning the situation of Nigeria.
I don't know which is my camera. I put it to pastors, imams, everyone. Don't sell hope. Don't do road for us. Don't build any. Don't give us water. Come out. Let us march the streets of Nigeria.
What do you expect?
Excuse me. You people in front of us. We will be at the back. We are your followers. We come to church every day. We go to the mosques every day. You lead us in prayers to pray to God that we don't see, but we have faith in God because we know there's a God. Now, we have the government. They are failing. You are leaders. March in front. We don't need celebrities. You are our celebrities. We come there every Sunday. March in front. I will march at your back. And I don't care if anybody shoots me. When Goodluck Jonathan was the president of Nigeria,
They marched.
they marched.
Yeah.
Why is nobody marching for Tinubu? And the condition of this country is worse than it was when Tinubu was, and when Goodluck was here. Are we having selective attack? Let them march. I will come out. I don't want any celebrity. If Tiwa Savage or any other person comes out, I'm not gonna go on the street because
You need to
religion.
march behind someone that has the anointing oil that will block bullets.
Or have you been compromised? Will they take your land from you? Have you been compromised? Will they take your land from you?
Quiet about this.
So I understand her position.
Yeah.
And from the beginning, what I have maintained is that the misinterpretation, first, you have the failure of institutions. Secondly, you have the misinterpretation. That is what makes it look like, oh, so this is the problem. While the truth is, if you don't address the problem, you would look for something you consider maybe weak
To attack.
Let's talk about religious leaders and how over the years, some religious leaders have spoken truth to power. I was born and raised in Lagos. I am Catholic. I grew up in Lagos when His Eminence Cardinal Anthony Olubunmi Okoje used to bash the government, the military government of General Sani Abacha. The military government of General Sani Abacha. Maybe until recently, where some people now said, maybe when he took up government appointments, he now soft-pedaled.
Yeah.
We used to see newsletters every year or every, maybe major Christian celebration from Bishop Hassan Kuka, So we have people who speak. I don't know, is it Bishop Oyedepo? There are several videos of Bishop Oyedepo, online speaking truth to power.
Do you think that at this point in time, religious leaders should still be speaking from the confines of the church?
No,
Or should
thank
make
you.
out?
So whether
I want religious leaders to be like
Yes.
VDM, to be like
let me answer.
Because they have a
Let them
large
stand
following
up.
that do whatever they say that they should do. So do you think they should still be talking from the confines of the church? Yeah.
Now, the position that they occupy to a considerable degree gives them access.
Yeah.
I would want to believe that a religious leader of the standing of Pa Adeboye, if he requests for the direct contact number of President Bola Tinubu,
he will get it.
I'm sure he would get it in minutes.
Yeah.
And they would definitely have conversations. I accept that, like what
Could
Ezine
he
said.
not get Goodluck Jonathan's contact? Why did he have to parade himself?
No, but the times are different. And this is not, the times are different.
But they say desperate times calls for desperate
And this is not me justifying whether somebody marched 12 years ago and the person is not marching
Now.
in 2026. But what I am saying is, if we think that these religious leaders are not maybe speaking to those in authority, we might be wrong. Because you cannot prove for a certainty that they do not.
But,
And then again, why I want us to separate religion from the people or the adherents is because the religion itself teaches you to act in a good way. But when you now misinterpret and act in a bad way, we cannot blame the religion. For example, all of us, the greatest commandment is love. Love thy neighbor as you love yourself. He did not say kill your neighbor. He did not say hate your neighbor. He says love your neighbor. But if you do not love your neighbor, then it is on you, not on the religion that admonishes you to love your neighbor.
Please.
Yeah, say it.
Imagine you have a secondary school.
Yeah.
For the last 6 years, nobody has been able to graduate and pass WAEC. All the students. First
Failing.
set, fail WAEC, fail JAM. Second set, fail WAEC, fail JAM. They have to go and resit in another place. If the religion, if the job of the religion is to teach love, and consistently over the last decade we have not seen the love, why are we still keeping the institution?
It is you people
It is you
now.
people that are not
Because it is
now.
not in isolation.
Okay.
It is
cannot
not in
blame
isolation.
you cannot blame all the students.
Are you loved?
Why we not see am?
Are you seeing
Now,
love,
now
bro?
I want to say something
Why you don't
in
see the
support of
love?
what Zini said.
Yeah.
People have accused me of saying that the Freeze, why don't you lead a program? How many people are in the Free Nation? We not reach 2,000. We not reach the whole Free Nation of Agbaye. We not reach 200. Proper, strong
here.
And I think your people are not even
They
in
are
Nigeria.
not even in Nigeria. Imagine a Nigerian daddy GO that has 20 million followers, does what VDM does, or does what Randy Peters
That's
does.
your expectation.
It's not an expectation.
It's not the job
The government
of
will
religion
answer.
to do that.
The government will rise.
Let me-
Immediately they will call it. Because you can't. Do you know what it is to stand? 2 million people, they stand. They don't fight. They don't break anything. They don't argue. We just need an explanation for what's going on.
At the moment.
I think
And they all
say
sit down.
government
And he
will
uses
listen
love.
to
We are not fighting. We are not quarreling. We just want to hear why this situation is like this, because I don't really have a problem with the government. I just have a problem with the government communicating properly with the people. And if the people do not have access to the government, it's only their church leaders that have access to the government, we are never going to get anywhere. So it is simple. You see Randy Peters, he goes, he stands there, rings bell. He has very few followers. Your Daddy Joe goes there and stands there.
Yeah,
they believe he's anointed.
I said this Sunday we are doing our church.
Why do you think that if Randy Peters was a pastor, he would get results because he's a pastor and
is VDM getting results?
That's what I'm asking you.
So how come we can look at Randy Peters and see results? We can look at VDM and see results. We cannot look at the church and see results.
I want to ask City, are you saying that if a Daddy Gio, like Adeboye, comes out and says things that are going on in Nigeria, he won't see results? Let me get you.
Not Adeboye specifically.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm saying that if you are, the fact that somebody is a religious leader, first of all, the religion is what they bring to you. They did not tell you that they want to come and solve Nigeria problem for you.
So let us say
the one that they promised. They promised miracle. We never see Sheikh
Daddy Free, let us say religious hawker, not religious leader. Because from my definition of leading is you go, then I follow. That means you are leading the way. Which means we need to change the name from religious leaders to religious maybe hawkers. I'm hawking it to you. That means I'm not doing it.
See, my darling, Paul was going to Jerusalem. They said, Paul, you are going to die if you go to this Jerusalem. He said, let me die. That was the mindset of the early church. And every single one of the 12 disciples except John, who ran into exile after being boiled in hot oil, was killed. They stood for their beliefs. They did not hide under, they did not drive limousines. And Paul bragged. He said, I was flogged 39 times by the church leaders. He believed in his message and he took it to the end. I don't see that commitment now. I see comfort. They sit on their pulpits and they preach. Let them get up. They say they can heal. Sheikh Gumi came out the other day and said, let them go and heal in Lut. They can do miracles only in church. Acts chapter 5, as Peter was walking down the street, his shadow was falling on people on mats and was healing them. They did not have to go to church to get healing.
I feel like we're focused on Christianity more.
Because mosque does not promise half of the
religion.
things. Yes, but you see, I understand Christianity more. And in the part of Nigeria that I am, we have only one mosque in Lekki. We have 5 churches on my street. We have maybe 350 mosques, churches in Lekki. There's only one mosque in the whole of Lekki. On my street alone, there's 10 churches. So there's something that I want to say. That agitation, don't agitate behind the pulpit. Get up for the people. Let the leaders even know that there are people who are accountable. They are accountable to, and it's not even the pastors. It's the people behind the pastors. You cannot shoot at a pastor who has 2 million people. How many bullets you want to shoot?
So in this time and day, like you see, churches put their tag for the year. Maybe 2026, my year of divine entitlement, my year of enlargement, my year of
You want me that freeze drag us?
No, but I'm just asking. Could it be from a point? Because if Nigerians as a community or a country are giving up on the government and religion is giving them hope, right? So imagine somebody crossing to 2026 and you say 2026 is my year of what's it called? Victory, my year of speed and stuff. I'm of the point of view that if it's not working for them, why are they there every other year to cross over with a tag and with a theme?
You know, I said I'm a man of numbers. People lie. People come out and say, God blessed me. Meanwhile, we know say now will show you do take buy that car.
Wow.
When they Nigerians don't own anything.
Say God know the
politician where they thief, now God bless him. The Yahoo boy, now God bless him. The Olosho way buy car and house, now God bless him. Meanwhile, the pastor wake they catch with 14-year-old, now devil tempt him. So it's either God or the devil. Let me tell you something about Christianity. Philippians chapter 2 verse 3. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourself. If you value others above yourself, this year cannot be your year. It's either our year or it's nobody's year.
But this your quote. This your quote validates. This your quote validates. This your quote validates the argument that religion is not the problem. It is the people itself.
It is the teachers of religion.
The ones misinterpreting,
which is 90% of the people.
Listen to what the Bible even says, and that the phrase have quoted where you are told that nobody should be poor in Acts now. Nobody
Yes.
should be poor. People should bring so that they can give. The religion in itself teaches giving.
But what
Teaches
do they do with the
community.
giving? Pastor is driving bulletproof
It is the
car.
people that are misinterpreting it, but let us not focus
That means
on
99% of our pastors are misinterpreting
Let
it.
us not focus on the wrong examples. There are people who are investing
Who are the
in
right
education,
examples?
people who are investing in healthcare,
Who are the people investing in healthcare?
people doing outreach, going
Is
to
it-
prisons. There are religious institutions that go there, pay for bail,
Okay.
and get people
Hold
out.
on. How much do they spend in a year on
That's
outreach?
that's
Your Daddy Gio's private jet, that Gulfstream costs $60 million. Do they spend $60 million a year on outreach?
So you have a
maintaining
problem.
a $60 million
Yeah.
jet a year costs you about $5 to $6 million.
So are you
possibly as much
saying-
as $10 million by the time you have the crew, everything. Are they spending $10 million a year on prison outreach?
Are you saying religious leaders should be poor so they
I'm
can
not
That's what I want
saying
to
they
ask.
should
Like,
be
do you have a
poor.
problem with the luxurious
Okay.
cars and things?
I love luxury cars and luxury watches.
Yeah.
That's why I have a job. They don't have any job. They sell God. That's why the church building
know,
is their
okay.
warehouse, and you.
Titi,
Now,
let's
Yeah,
let's
products.
talk about the selling God and making money.
Yeah.
In my own perspective, what I understand about how that happens is that when people actually experience real life miracles, they tend to, gift these people. They tend to bring gifts to them. People can buy cars for pastors. People give pastors money, especially when they go church. They say better they sup. Okay, that they go church or that they serve and that they say at least they do well. And you see most of these religious leaders, they are not just standing on pulpit and talking. That they do therapist work, that they do counseling work. Oh, this is happening in my life and let's go and talk to pastor. Oh, they talk to you. Once those people see better results for all those things, they tend to start gifting these pastors. Now, take an
Do they
example.
see result
Pastor
or
wey
the
be say,
illusion of result?
if they don't see result, why they see money where they can't spend
When person
now?
not get
Daddy
sense,
freeze.
you go see wetin be like illusion. Let me give you an example. I know somebody who has been praying for the fruit of the womb. She not see the fruit of the womb. I can't carry and go give my friend will be reproductive
Gynecologist?
Not there's these people that do fertility treatment.
Okay.
Within 6 months, she don't born. She put $10,000 in an envelope and went to give her pastor
For what?
for
Thanksgiving.
Pray.
Thanksgiving.
I wanna
Say,
achieve
God
that.
won. Listen, you did not give it to me that gave you the hookup.
But then you know say
You did not give it.
If I pray and I bring
Now you be
to
the
God.
agent.
Can you imagine? See the way you are thinking. The prayer
the
brought
agent.
me.
Could it be that God used
God
the person?
used
I'm just
you
saying
now.
that God used you who's the agent to. I'm just saying.
My
like,
question is,
Yeah.
if the Chinese and the Japanese don't worship our God, and they get more of these results than us, is this God that is refusing to work for us working for these other people? Because I'm not getting it. Because this same fertility treatment, if you take it to China, it works. If you take it you see, my problem with religion is it has no results. Panadol. I'm robber on him way from robbery, go drink Panadol, he go walk. Olosho, when customer bend him back, knock him for 45 minutes. Hey, my back, they pain me. Go drink Panadol, you go walk. But for miracle to work, you have to have faith. The day you lose miracle, your faith goes. Let's talk about this. 20 million
But Daddy
people.
Freeze, don't you believe in miracles?
I don't believe in Nigerian pastors' miracles. I'm
Well, you
sorry.
believe
What
in
kind of
miracles.
Nigerian pastors don't suffer?
What
I
kind of
believe in miracles.
Yes.
Because anybody can have a miracle. Pagan, Muslim, Christian, anybody can have
So
a
what
miracle.
do they cause miracle? How the
I
miracle
don't know.
take
It's
dey
an
solve?
anomaly, a mutation, whatever anything you want to call it.
The universe does
The
it.
universe. Because
Okay.
the person, the Indian plane crash, the two people that survived, one guy that walked off it and the girl that missed the flight narrowly, both gave testimony that it was their mother goddess that saved them. Go and read it. It's
I think that's a
available
form
fact.
of religion too.
Yeah, but
religion
it's
now,
not
what
our
they
God
believe.
So
that
the
saved
ones,
them.
the rest of the people that's what confuses me.
This
They say,
conversation is not
Now,
about God.
walk with me. Let's do numbers. Breast cancer, stage 1. What is the life expectancy rate if caught at stage 1 and treated with modern medicine? What's the life expectancy rate after 5 years? You know what it is? 99%. Meaning if you have 100 women, after 5 years, 99 of them will be alive if you treat them with modern medicine. If
yeah.
you carry those same 100 women to
To
church and they pray for them, how many of them can get a miracle? Maybe 2, maybe 3 at best. Because if miracle they work the way that they say they work, nobody go poor.
But religion,
Your mother will pay tithe.
Religion no
retire
talk
from
say-
village.
But
They call
religion-
you, make you send that money.
But religion no talk say if you they feel some type of way,
Make you no go-
seek for
the
treatment.
version that they preach in
Sorry.
Nigeria. does.
Misinterpretation.
Nigeria.
Not,
In
no,
Nigeria.
In Nigeria, it
Wait,
does.
Interpretation.
Daddy Freeze, don't worry, let me help you.
The misinterpretation.
Let me help you.
No, before you help him, before you help him, wait.
No, you said
I
religion
love
did
it.
not say, like, may we do and like this, may we do and like this. The thing where they even they bust my brain, they say, the religion self, at some point, it starts to admit the things that it expelled.
Thank you.
Do you understand?
Apotheosis.
I heard recently that all of a sudden blood transfusion
Can
is
now
now
work,
working.
yeah.
What made it not work earlier? And thousands and millions of people that could have gotten help died. I know people that died. They say, no, my church say we know they give blood. I no one collect. If the God of my pastor no heal me, make I die. And they died. Those people will be rolling in their graves now. If they look back now and see that, it's not legit though. We can now do it.
There are
I'm giving an example with a church that I know TV.
Yes.
You not go watch TV. You be demon. Right now,
People
they
are burning
using
their
the-
TVs
they are
in the
using
90s.
the television to spread the gospel.
Akpoti Eshu, the devil's box.
It suits what is happening, spreading the gospel. Is it not the same gospel that could have been spread at that time? People that burnt their television that time, wherever they are, do you think they will be happy seeing that, oh, I was maltreated that time? Now, these modern children can now enjoy television, but I suffered.
But the ignorance
Maybe
at the
that
time,
yeah.
the ignorance at the time does not still
Ignorance and religion go
How?
hand in hand.
Wait now.
Oh,
no,
that
the
is
ignorance.
crazy.
If you have a direction from
Eh.
God, so that means that God can say this today,
But-
and tomorrow he say,
God,
no,
they
no,
change mouth.
okay.
No, so your interpretation.
Because they heard it from God.
Yes, now.
No,
If
My
God
God
directs
said,
you,
if-
Holy Spirit
if a
said.
person claims to have heard from God, it is different from what is established already.
You know,
don't forget.
It is the claim. It is the claim
Don't
that
forget.
makes them put it
Don't
as a
forget
word,
that.
as
Don't
a
forget
word.
that. While some adherents did not watch television, there were other people of the same faith who were still watching television.
If they cut them, they have
No, I'm not talking about that.
different,
I'm not
not
talking of that
that-
denomination.
Yeah.
I'm not talking of that denomination. There were people who were adherents of that faith. For example, like in Afghanistan, Taliban say make women no go school, make girls no go school. But in Saudi, then they push girls. For Qatar, then they push girls because they know the value when they bring. It is still the same religion practice, but it is the extreme interpretation by those people.
So are you agreeing that Nigerian interpretation is extreme?
I am saying that if you look at the people who misinterpret, you cannot still tie it to the religion.
So do you-
Because wait,
okay.
Yeah.
if
If you remove religion from Nigeria, what will we be missing?
I'm not saying you would miss anything, but
What
I am
is
telling
that
you
change
that
that
I am
I
telling you,
expecting?
I am telling
You
you that
know
I
deal.
am telling you that when you look at the very practice, where if I get some things where we say don't go wrong,
Yeah.
when some people, if not be maybe fear of God, still they hold them. If not be maybe fear of God and
Definitely
their
not
personal
our
belief.
politicians.
No,
Those people already fear God.
The fear of God is not holding them.
So your politician,
And they are the ones in control. And they are friends with pastors.
you see, and that's where the problem. You are looking for an easy target to blame for the issues.
Religion is
while
not
you
to be
leave the
blamed
person.
for that.
There is no religion that says abuse your office or abuse your power. There's no religion that says so. The Bible says give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar and to God what belongs to God. In the Bible, we're even told of the example of where Christ told his disciples to go and fish, get the fish, remove the coin and pay their tax. And you know that when you pay your tax, there are expectations. So focus on the people who have elected people to represent them. Maybe do not participate in that exercise and the wrong people get into office. Or when people get into office, rather than hold them accountable, they begin to now ask God for divine intervention. God don't give us the sense to address our problems. So face the misinterpretation, not the religion. And I hope with these few points of
I have
mine,
been able
I've been able to convince you.
I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced.
Okay.
Pastor Batira, hold it right there.
Yeah.
There's one point that you wish that no, I don't agree with.
Let's go.
You say
Yeah.
that we should not that we are looking for who to blame.
Yes, now an easy target.
Now, let me tell you, an easy target would be the religious.
You leave your governor, you dey focus on religious leader.
Thank you. Now,
did you vote for him?
Now, first of all,
do you pay your taxes for him?
Wait, let me tell you.
Do you pay taxes?
No, wait, now.
Yes, how
people pay taxes?
Hold on. We'll go to the tax paying later. Yeah, isn't it? Let's hear it.
Are we not in this?
Forgive me.
Now you say we are blaming religious leaders
because they are easy targets.
Now we blame them. Yes, because of the power that they wield. If the religious leaders can tell us, preach love, hope, calm down, men are no fight, men are no hold these people accountable, just relax small, no fight, and we are relaxing. When the religious leaders say, our head don't fool, oh yeah, everybody step out this Sunday. Now for front of government house, we go do our service today. Do you think that people that listen to them when they were saying calm down will say no, we will not go with
There
you?
are some people that will say no, they will not go.
No, then you don't know what is fanatism. You don't know what is called religious fanatism, and that is what we are suffering from. I'm going to give an example with the Rattel movement. I'm giving an example with the kind of influence and power that people will. If Very Dark Man says, make una help me go to the free page, go visit them. You know, go take 2 minutes. That page will go down. If Very Dark Man says, oh, Yarate, no, you don't do okay, head don't correct. Those same people
will calm down.
Daddy Freeze, there's a saying
power, it is
in
influence.
Yoruba.
What you will. So if I listen to you when you say stop, I will now all of a sudden become disobedient when you say go.
When people are actually waiting for you to give this order.
If you want a dog, you know what I'm talking.
Majority of Nigerians will deal with fear, right?
Yeah.
Now, I have a question for both of you. Inside religious leaders and then the actual government, I think say Nigerians fear pass.
Nigerians fear God. I've seen people
I
that
did not put God inside the
God, but
option.
like religious leaders are representation of God on earth.
Inside, no,
Let me tell you a story.
Let me
tell you a story. 3 people I know. One is my friend's elder brother. One was my sister's former neighbor. And one was somebody I know in Ibadan. The first one, my friend's elder brother. He had ulcer. The Daddy Gio called fast. He was fasting. They rushed him to the hospital. He refused to break his fast and take medication.
Okay.
He died. Story 1. Story 2, my sister's former neighbor, when she was living here in Chevron. I don't want to narrow it down too much. The man, the same second biggest church, the 2 biggest churches, one belongs here, the other one belongs to the other one. Same fasting, 100-day fast. He's ulcer patient. He was fasting the ulcer away with prayer and kabashing. He fainted. They rushed him to the hospital. They gave him medication. He refused to take the medication and he died. The day I went to their house, the daughter was about 4 years old. She don't call another man daddy now. The mama don't marry new husband. I gave this example somewhere. I was talking, this was like 10 years ago or 7 years ago. I know what the people said. They said they are going to heaven. So if you can fear your man of God that gave you a mandate to fast and you believe somebody died in Mecca, somebody was arrested in Mecca, was trying to kill his father so that his father can from there go to heaven. These people fear God and the representation of God on earth.
Religious
That is why.
There's something they
when
call...
Japan was, there was a time when they wanted to conquer Japan. They wanted to kill the emperor. The entire nation stood up with their swords. Say once they kill the emperor, everybody kills themselves. That is how strong your religious leaders are. If they did not know, let me explain it to them
you
today.
now.
They can stand and march, because guess what? Even the politicians attend their churches. Some of their wives are deaconesses in their churches. Even the politicians are afraid of them.
There is something.
The only reason why they are not doing it is because they are selfish.
Daddy Freeze.
See, sorry, let me land my final point. Acts chapter 2 and Acts chapter 4. The apostles could solve hunger. The Bible says there was no needy believer. Everybody shared equally. If the church distributes its resources equally, I put it to you that in 2026, there will be no needy believer. the church can actually solve the people's problem if there was equality. Paul preached equality. Christ preached equality. Christ said you should not have two coats.
But why these problems exist? Why? Because of the failure of existing institutions.
See, there's
When the institutions have failed,
You
can't
have
we take
government
the
hospitals. You
institutions
have
back?
government hospitals. What do you want the church to do? Or what do you want religious institutions to do?
Hold them accountable.
They are doing their
accountable.
bits. They are doing their
How
bits.
much is their bid?
They are tiny little
this
bits.
is you people's expectation.
See,
that you're
why
not
are we
empathy
looking
on.
at? I mentioned two people. I mentioned Randy Peters. I mentioned VDM. Why are they able to stand? The other day I was watching VDM was calling out the wife of a governor.
He said you are selfish.
He was calling her out. Why can't that is how Matthew chapter 23, that is how Christ looked at the leaders
And
of
VDM
religious
is not
law.
even religious, so
And he called his elders in their 50s and their 60s and their 70s and their 80s, the Sanhedrin. He said, you blind fools, you brood of vipers, you whitewashed tombs. He spoke to them. He was not afraid of them. How do we have leaders that we respect? I'll start to respect our religious leaders if they can stand up and call these people what they are. Nobody can do any daddy Joe in this country. Anything.
Daddy Joe.
Unless they have money they are hiding,
Daddy Joe.
unless maybe they are not paying taxes so they can come after them. If they are not doing anything bad.
But
And they-
there are religious leaders who stand on the pulpit and call out
Leave the pulpit.
failure of government.
Which pulpit does Randy Peter stand on?
Jesus.
I mean,
Listen.
By now,
We pay
Paul,
more tithes than taxes in this country. And we expect the government to work.
and that's a failure of institutions.
see, if to say this now that time, Apostle Paul go don write shege for letter to the church in Abuja.
You go don waka go there, they go don flog am for public.
Letter to the church in Abuja.
Listen, I will tell you a story. When Goodluck Jonathan was president, I called a pastor then. I called him, he needed me to get something for him. I needed something from him, and I called him, and he picked the call and was like, "Yo, Freeze, I'm with number one now. I'll call you back."
Why do I think I know this person?
I don't know who it is. I'm just making a voice. They have access.
Yeah.
I heard it with my own ear. I'm with this person.
But there they still speak to them now.
How?
So
You think if they don't massage
the
them,
performative aspect
you think that
of
if they
it.
don't massage them, they will be
No, it's not
speaking.
about. So wait.
Speaking.
do
Hey,
we
if
expect-
I speak,
Wait,
if I'm a
let me
religious
ask
leader
you-
and I speak,
Let me ask you
Let-
something.
nobody
Zini.
will escort me out of the
Zini,
government house.
Zini, if
It
you
is
had
war.
Zini, if you had access to a friend of yours, a lady that is doing something that is bad, and like 15 people are complaining about that thing, would you rather talk to her because you know her, or go and pack the 15 people and come and shout on top
First,
of her
I will
head?
talk to you. Second, I will talk to you. Now, what I'm saying is, these religious leaders, let's assume that they have been talking.
Yes.
Eh?
Yeah.
If something is not going the way that you have been doing it, you change method. If I've been talking, you ask me a question, let me answer. If I've been talking to that my friend, and talking to that my friend, talking, and he be like, say, they hear, I go tell these 15 people, men, I do it on a like.
So if na religious leader carry those our youths go
Aso Rock.
that no be even Aso Rock, that place where they pie
Toll gate.
all of them. If na religious leader carry them go there and that kind of thing sup, you believe say that religious leader, you go call them again and they go answer.
Let it happen first.
See,
That's the problem.
This
It's
is what
not
I
going to
mean.
happen first.
Why
is
will
what
it
I-
not happen? Why
It's
can it
not
not
going to-
happen?
You are just-
Why can't they put themselves on the line?
Why do you want
Why
them to
can't
put
they put
themselves on the line?
Come on, why you
That
saying
is not
this?
If you
what
read about the
religion is
Crusades,
about.
if you read about the Crusades, the popes without a single soldier were more powerful than kings with armies. A pope will raise his ring and tell the king to kiss it, and if he doesn't kiss it, he'll be overthrown.
Yeah.
That is how powerful.
Oh yes, that is what is there. In fact, once you get into this region of a something, it is very wide. It is very, very wide. Many people, because of religion, what they want to do to the government or what they are planning to do, they don't used to have that mind to do it because of, according to what they used to preach to them, love, peace, and rest of them. So that is why the government used to use everybody and they use everybody to play caricature, because they know after they do all their evil, then they will now use religion to blind other people eye, and to make them not to react. because they believe that if you want to react, they will tell you that you will not go to heaven. Then the next thing, you will come down. That's how they have been using religion to impoverish Nigeria, to destroy everywhere. And the religious leaders, they are rich. Today, everybody that is a religious leader have car, 2 cars. Some of them have aircraft. Many of them have schools and a lot of things. So property everywhere. London, Dubai, everywhere. They have property everywhere. But in fact, once you talk about it, some of them that is even going that same issue, passing through the same thing you are passing through, they'll be claiming and they'll be defending their religious leader. Then, because everybody see their religious leader as a god in this country, and that has been the issue, the reason why the thing that Nigeria is suffering, they are even suffering more and more, because many of them, they are hypocrites and they are sycophants. They can't say the truth and they can't point hand on the people that is doing this evil, and they used to hide under regions and regions. In fact, a lot is going on in this country. I would like to hear a comment down below what you think about the whole thing happening. Like, subscribe and share it for everyone to see things happening in Nigeria. I will say thank you for watching.